Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Patton's Best Hero on World War II Solitaire board game channel. Oh man, I've been looking forward to this today. I've been doing laundry, shopping, went for haircuts, and all day I've been thinking, man, I want to sit down and play Patton's Best and finish the counterattacks of Bastogne. So we have two more counterattacks here before our refit. Combat will occur on a roll of 3 or lower. It's medium resistance. And then we have our refit. So we finished the first Bastogne, defense of Bastogne Corridor. We have 2, let me see so I'm not lying for you. We have 3 remaining. And again, combat will occur on a roll of 3 or lower. On the first attempt, we roll an 8, so we skip the second day. On the third, we roll 5. So on the fourth and last day of combat of defense of Bastogne Corridor, we roll a 1. And after that, we're going to have our refit. And what date is it? It is January now. So we're in 1945. It is going to be the 2nd of January. 2nd of January, 1945. Our tank is Hot Lead, the EC8 with the G turret. And we have yours truly as the commander, T. Brayton as the gunner, Johnny P. as a loader, Nico as our driver, and Preemie Jack as our assistant driver. It is a medium counterattack. One thing I noted when I was editing the last video, I missed one detail last game, but it wouldn't have changed much, and that is another range modifier. Or actually, it's not a modifier for. Let's see where I found it. It is for terrain. For terrain, you have a +2 modifier for counterattack scenarios. They would have had the same kind of terrain, but the enemy is basically much more likely to be in the open or to be moving in the open, which means they're going to be easier to kill. So you cannot forget about the die roll +2 for counterattack scenarios when looking at the terrain. And yeah, there's all of these exceptions, so there is going to be fog of war in Patton's Best. I have learned just to accept that. And as long as we're attempting to play as proper as possible, I'm going to have a good time. We are going to consult the weather table. So now we're in January. And we have clear on a roll of 1 to 44. We roll 58. 58 in January is going to be mud and overcast. Okay. Mud is for us simply gonna make it less likely to kill infantry targets with HE, but we're not really gonna use HE with this much, so I'm not worried about that. Overcast means we have to check for if rain starts at every hour. And I'm gonna put a little I'll put this little cube here, and every time I see that cube I'll remember I have to check for rain every hour. Right. Load ammo. Okay, so I think I'm gonna bring a few more HE this time. First we roll to see how many high velocity armor piercing we receive. We roll 2, which means we will receive 1. So we have 6 from the previous day, so now we have a total of 7 high velocity armor piercing. AP we will bring 30 instead of 40, and that means we have 37 rounds now. Let's see, we can bring a total of nah man, I think we'll bring let's see here, we'll bring 40 AP. I need my AP. 47, that means we still have 3 plus 21, that's 24 HE rounds. That cover it, man. 24 HE rounds. 64, 71. Yes, that's as much as we can bring. We have to roll now on the extra ammo table. It's a counterattack, so we only have to bring extra ammo on a roll of 7 or higher. And roll of 4, so no extra ammo. Okay. Determine amount of daylight available. So now we are in January, and we will have our sunrise is going to be at 7:45, just like December. However, the sunset is going to be a little bit later. Instead of 1600, 6300 hours. So we have 30 more minutes each day. If you compare it to December days. All right. We should load our ready rack, and we will go with AP. Full AP. And then we'll roll to see how much ammo and time has already been expanded. We want a high number. 3, that's not very high. 3 is going to be a 1 plus 1, so that's 2 hours already spent. All right, and that is going to be 3 30 cal boxes. We go from 30 to 27. And it is going to be 6 HE rounds. So we go from 24 to 18. Okay. Then we roll determine your tank's deployment from the deployment table. We go ahead and look at the deployment table. Roll 30. We don't do that. Sorry. When you have a counterattack, you always start hold down, and you're never the lead tank. I'm going to get rid of this marker and instead do my little dots. It's just going to be fumbling around all day. There we go. And we want rain today pretty much because it's going to help us get an ambush. Determine your tank's deployment. Marking the open hashes. We go ahead and open them all. And mark the round in the main gun. We go with AP. And that's it. Determine start area. Starting area is going to be 8, which is going to be over here. That's an A area. That's not really what we want, but it is what it is. And then we have the exit area. It's going to be 4, which is over here. Right. So, for example, shortest way 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we can choose which route to go if we retreated. And there might be an idea if you have combat that you actually try to retreat and then go to the D area, and that's going to make it less likely for combat to happen in the next turns. It's a valid tactic if that's something that one would like to do. Okay, so now the first thing we're going to do is operations. We are going to spend 60 minutes trying to get ammo. On a roll of 1 to 7 we get ammo. And roll of 5, so we get ammo. So we go from 18 HE rounds to 24. And we're back up at max ammo. We mark off an hour. We have to roll to start, see if rain starts. On a roll of 9 to 10 it does, but we roll a 1, so it doesn't start. We mark off 15 minutes for checking to see if combat happens. Today we have medium resistance. Combat will occur on a 6 or higher, but we're in an A area, so it's going to be combat on a 5 or higher. And we roll a 4, so no combat. We mark off another 15 minutes. And now we're at 1100, so we have to roll for rain. And roll a 9, so now it starts raining. So we have mud and rain. And then we roll to see if the raining stops every hour. Okay, we roll again to see if we have combat. We spend 15 minutes. And we roll a 10, so now we definitely have combat. And then we mark off another 15 minutes. Okay, so yes, we should have 30 cal boxes also, since we have called for ammunition. And okay, it's medium, so that's meaning we're gonna have 3 enemies. First enemy, 81, is going to be a light weapons team. 19, that is going to be a tank. And 89, which is going to be another tank. Oof. So the light weapons will spawn over here. Distance will be close, and the terrain. And now we roll a 6, and we have a +2 modifier for die roll for counterattack scenarios. So it turns into an 8, and 8 in what did you say? A area means real building. Then we have the tank, which is gonna be spawning over here at distance-wise, medium distance. Facing will be, I think that is gonna be the side for a tank. Yes, and the terrain is gonna be 7 + 2, that's 9. That is gonna be moving in the open. Next tank will spawn over here. Distance will be, I think that is close distance. And facing will be the side. Okay, I'm gonna try to calm down now. Terrain, hopefully in the open. Yes, it is open. It is actually moving in the open, which is not good for us because we want it to be still. But this might get delicious. Okay, so first thing we get to do now is to roll to see if we have an ambush, right? So ambush occurs on a roll of 1 to 7, but in rain, -1 to the roll. So 1 to 8 we have an ambush now. Yes, I would have been very pissed off if we did not get an ambush. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do is attempt to spot this tiger here. And we basically have it, you know, it is a large target, -1 to the roll. Target at close range, -2 to the roll. Target is moving, -3 to the roll. So, you know, commander has a 10 in rating. We have a -6 to roll. 4, so it's a -2. So that tiger is identified. We roll now to identify it. And it would be cool to get a 10, because we actually never seen a real tiger. Okay, 4. That is going to be a Panzer 4. Let's see if it's... Yes, it is one already. And it's spotted. We'll attempt to spot the infantry. Yes, they are also spotted. And then we attempt to finally spot the other tiger. And roll a 1, so it's automatically spotted and identified. And he is going to be... Ooh, be careful what you wish for. A panther. But one more and we would actually have had our first tiger. We've actually never seen a few guys we've never seen, and I've never seen them either. And that is the tiger, the king tiger, and the Hetzer, the Jagdpanzer 38T. We have seen the Panzer IV, the Panther, the Stug. We have seen the Marder 2, Marder 3, and we have seen the Jagdpanzer 4. We also have seen the Speerwagen, the Panzerspeerwagen. We have seen the 50L, 75L, 88. We have seen light weapons and trucks and machine guns, but we haven't seen those 3 bad guys. Tiger, King Tiger, and Hetzer. So, I mean, of course you don't want to see them because they will mess your stuff up. but you know, it would be cool to spot them. Okay, so guys, we are going to attempt, of course, to kill that Panzer IV. You know, we have a 76L, so you know, what did you guys think? Close range, it's gonna be a 75 or lower to hit, but we have a bunch of modifiers now, and I'm already feeling I'm gonna get excited here, so I'm gonna try to remain calm. Okay, first we have to actually do the orders. So of course our gunner will fire the main gun. Our loader will, see here, that's the question. Do I want to use ready rack or do I want to use the high velocity? Yeah, I'm gonna use ready rack. So the loader is loading from the ready rack, AP that is, and our commander is going to direct fire, and assistant driver and driver, they're closing their hatches as well as the loader. I only keep the hatch open for the commander. And I would like to fire the BOMG, but I cannot because I am hold down. The driver will simply stop. Okay. So let's see our modifiers. I think I'm going to make this easy for you and for me and just get a paper to write down the modifiers on. So let's first see what we need to get the rate of fire. To get the rate of fire we need at least 20. Or 20 or lower in the roll. R of F, 20 or lower. Minus gunner's rating, and gunner has a 9 in rating, so that's 29. Minus loader's rating, unfortunately it's only 5, so 34. Minus 10 if ammo reload taken from the ready rack, so 44. 44 is the final number we need to get rate of fire or less. Or rate of fire. To hit the target, vehicle target at long range is to hit, TH. To hit, it's going to be 75 or lower. Then we have target moving plus 20, so now it is 55 or lower, since that Panzer IV is moving. And then we have crew gun rating, which is a combined of 10, 19, 24, so 55 turns into 79. That's a good number. Do we have any other versus 80 gun, fog or falling snow, smoke, small target, large target, very large target, nope, Sherman moving, nope, targeting wood, nothing like that. Okay, so here is the final numbers. 79 or lower to hit now, 44 or lower to get rate of fire. So guys, pray with me now, because if we miss, well, we're still gonna get one other chance. That's a cool part about counterattacks. We're still gonna get a chance because this is part of the ambush. Okay, so we roll now. Boom! 61. Enough to hit him, but unfortunately not enough to get rate of fire. I am gonna also discard one round here. We go from 40 to 39 AP rounds. Okay, so we did not get rate of fire, but we did get 1 AP hit. Now we need to see if we kill this target. AP to kill target. And we have hit a Panzer IV on the side at close range. And we need to roll to see if we hit the hull or the turret or the track. Are you kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me? 0, 10, which I always want, because it's a track hit. We have just shot the track from a Panzer IV. Are you kidding me, guys? What is going on? That is depressing. My, first hit on a Panzer IV in such a long time, and we shoot the track off. Okay, well, that is what it is. We will put this one on the loader. He cannot spot. And now it's time for friendly action. So first against the Panzer IV, they need a 1 to 39, 99. So we're gonna put a smoke on it. Light weapons 1 to 39, 81, and then the Panther 1 to 29, 76. Is that enough to smoke? No, it's not. Oof, a lot of markers here. Okay, and then we have random event 58 for a counterattack. That is gonna be enemy reinforcements. Oof, an enemy reinforcement 91. That is going to be a Panzer Speerwagen, and we roll to identify. It will be a Speerwagen, so just a little half track. Yeah, that is the bad thing about the counterattacks. I realized that enemy reinforcements is going to be much more likely, instead of 68 to 80, which is in advances and advance or battle, it is 51 to 71, 5. It is crazy. Oh, okay, so anyway, he will go over here. He will spawn at, see here, medium range. Facing will be front, and terrain will be 1 plus 2, that's 3. That is gonna be hold down. Okay, so it's our turn again, and you can probably guess what we're gonna do. Okay, so this Panzer IV is not moving any longer, obviously, since we have shot the track off it. And I'm wondering if that is going to give us at least a positive modifier. We'll see. We do the same orders again, but before we do our orders, I will roll with my commander, try to spot the half track. We roll 5, so it is spotted. And now what we need to do is fire again, and it will be almost the same modifiers, except this target will now be acquired by 1. So that is going to give us a +5. So now we need 84 or lower to hit instead of 79. And let me see if there is a front track. It's so fun because you have this deliberate immobilization, which is a +65 for vehicle targets at close range. Why would you ever want to deliberately immobilize a tank? I don't know why. Very large target. I mean, there should be a very positive for us modifier for hitting a target that is immobilized. But for some reason there just isn't. Yeah, I will also go ahead. Should I close my hatch? Nah, I'll keep it open. Let's look at this modifier. The buttoned up modifier applies to the first shot at a new target when either commander is not directing fire or when he is directing it from an unopened hatch. So that means we can effectively close the hatch now without having to deal with that negative modifier. Okay, so we will attempt to fire again. Let's go ahead and discard 1 shot. So we go from 39 to 38 AP. And we need 84 lower to hit. Oh. Yeah, you see that right. We rolled 89. We rolled 89. Okay. It is what it is. I'm not gonna curse. Enemy action. For counterattack a scenario. Let's start with that tank, the Panzer IV. Let's see what he will do. He rolls 36, and for a tank that is going to be move forward. Okay, SPG tank, move forward. So he will move into this close control area instead and capture that territory. He is up. Nope. He has thrown his track. We have immobilized him. That means he cannot follow that order. He cannot move. Light weapons. Also, we should have depleted this. Light weapons. Roll 92. That is going to be for in a counterattack scenario, fire at infantry. And I will kill infantry at, see here, 20 or lower. That is actually a different kill number than an advance or battle scenario. So also those numbers are lower. 20 or lower to kill, 26. The Spähwagen rolls 94. SPG tank, MG LV. Did I look wrong? Yeah, there can't be any Spähwagen. I must have looked at the wrong table. That should have been light. That should have been light infantry. Because there cannot be a Spähwagen. My bad. Whoops, my bad. Light weapons. And with that roll, they should have been in. See, what's +2? They're gonna be in the woods. With that roll. Where are the woods markers? Here's one. Okay, and with a roll of 94 for that one, they will also fire at infantry, 20 or lower to kill, 90. Then we have the horrible Panther. Roll for him, he rolls 31. 31 is that move forward, I believe it was. Yes, he will move forward. So he's still moving. His new facing will be front, and his new terrain 9, that is going to be moving in open. Okay, so we have one last chance now to actually kill the target, and we have one more modifier here. Since it's now acquired by 2, this is the 3rd time we shoot at it, and that modifier will be -10 instead of -5. So we have now a hit on a roll of 89 or lower. We do the same. We should attempt to spot before the commander will attempt to spot the Panzer here. Also, we did not lose this territory. Oh, we should also roll for friendly action. I'm getting ahead of myself. Friendly action against the Panzer IV first. I hope they don't get it because I want it. 1 to 39, 52. Then we have light weapons, 1 to 39. Nope. The light weapons here, 1 to 39. Nope. The Panther, 1 to 29. Nope. That's unfortunate, guys. My friendlies are not really hot. Not really doing me much good. Anyway, we will try to fire, but before we will attempt to spot the Panther, I will have, you know, I am buttoned up, so you have a +2 from spotting from a vision cupola, but there is a lot of modifiers. Target is moving, -3, target is a close range, -2, target is a large target, -1, so it doesn't matter. We roll a 1, it's spotted. Then we have spotted rest, we deplete smoke, and we attempt to fire again. Yeah, there should have been a modifier also for me shooting with a smoke. Smoke in the target. I think that's a +10. Let's see here. Yeah, base numbers to hit are halved for each smoke marker in the fire zone, in the target zone, and in any zone in between. So that's a good thing I didn't hit, because that kind of would have been cheating. But now we have no smoke marker left. We hit on a roll of 89 or lower. We will load from ready rack. We don't change our orders. We go from 38 to 37 AP. 89 or lower to hit. Come on now. 61. That's perfect. We do not get rate of fire, but we do get 1 AP hit. Okay. We have to roll now to see if we hit the hull or the turret. And we roll 3. That is going to be a turret hit. So AP to kill. A Panzer IV at close range. Turret hit. Side. 95 or lower. 95 or lower, we get that Panzer IV. 69, that is a Panzer IV kill. Very good. I don't think we have, I think we have one of those kills. And I'm not sure if we actually did that when I was the commander, if it was one of the other commanders. That is not super much, but it's 7 VP. So we go from 29 now to 36 VP. That feels awesome. Okay, we got that Panzer IV. We mark it. But our friends are still, you know, missing from this battle. What are my friends doing? We have enemy reinforcements. We have Panthers up close. Where's my friendlies, man? Let's clear the board while my guys celebrate their victory. But what were they thinking? You know, first they immobilize him, and then they go and miss him, and then they kill him, you know. Okay, so maybe actually he wasn't immobilized then if I actually missed on the first shot since he was smoked. But again, fog of war, guys. Alright, we need to roll now for the enemy actions. We start with the Panther. Panthers roll 29. 29 for the Panther. Let's see here. It's going to be move forward. Why do they only move forward in the scenarios of counterattacks? Okay, we need to roll now to see his new facing, which will be the side, and then we need. Let's see, I think it's the side. Yes, and then we need to roll for new terrain. And it's a 10 plus 2, 12. It will be moving in the open. And then we roll for the light weapons. Left one first, 18, which is going to be move forward as well. And then we remove the use control markers. And we roll for the light weapons new terrain. 2 plus 2, that's, I think that is woods. Woods, and it is moving. And then the other light weapons, we roll 61. Let's see here. 61 means move to the right. No, it move back on a roll of 61. So he retreats. His new terrain will be in the open, moving in the open. They move around a lot during these counterattack scenarios. And then we have a friendly action. To kill the North infantry here, we need a roll of 1 to 33. We only have one use control marker left. We roll 88. Kill the Panther, we need a roll of 1 to 23. 80. That will put smoke on him. And to kill light weapons, we need a roll of 1 to 33. Again, I don't know what my friendlies are doing, but yeah. Commander will try to spot the Panther. He will open his hash first thing. And he will attempt to spot the Panther. 9, which makes him hidden. He will attempt to spot the light weapons. 10, it's hidden. And then he will attempt to spot the other light weapons. 1, it is spotted. Okay, orders are going to be for our driver to pivot. And yeah, we should have depleted the smoke there. And we will see here, not fire the main gun. He will see what we should do here. He'll just hold his fire, and the commander, is going to fire the 50 cal, and I'll open the hatch with the loader, and the loader is going to fire the submachine gun, and the system driver is firing the bow MG as we will lose our hold down position. Okay. Alright, so let's remove the hold down. And we pivot towards the Panther, of course. And we have a bunch of advancing fire to put out. Yeah, the gunner will fire his coaxial. So coaxial and vertical, you know, they have to go in front of the turret and so on. So they go into the same zone where the Panther is. My 50 cal goes into this area. Sorry, this area. And the submachine gun goes into that area. Or no, it is going to go into that area. We roll for ammo expenditure, 50 cal. That's one ammo box, 30 cals, 2 times. And it is one of each. So we go from 5 50 cal boxes to, sorry, 6 to 5, and from 30 cal boxes to 29. No more ammo, yes. And that is it for our orders. So now it will be enemy actions. The Panther rolls 47. See here, enemy action 47 means move to the left. Where is left for him? I'm guessing it's here, so he moves over here. We'll have a new facing, which will be the front. He will have new terrain, which will be 6. That is going to be woods. And he will be moving in the woods. Light infantry here, 63. That is going to be moving back. New terrain is going to be moving in the open. And then we have the other light weapons, which will roll a 7. That is going to be do nothing. Okay, but it's not moving any longer since it stopped. Let's get rid of these. Yeah, he's moving. We did roll for his terrain, I want to remember. Yes, I put that advancing fire there. Yes, then we have friendly action. So, oh, did we roll for random event? Nope, last time we forgot. We rolled 5. That is time passes. We forgot to do that last turn, I'm sure. And we have friendly action now. And then we have random event again. And we're all on this light weapons. 61 is not enough to kill him. Other light weapons 1 to 33. 59, nope. And then to get the Panther, we need a roll of 1 to, let's see here, 1 to 23. 99. So we get some smoke on him, but that's it. Again, I don't know what my friendlies are doing here. Random events table, roll 70. 70 is going to be enemy reinforcements. Enemy reinforcements 100, that is a self-propelled gun. And I see one more spotting mistake we did here. When a tank, SPG or AT gun appears, all further weapons of their class appearing in this area will be of the same type. So that Panther should actually be a Panzer IV. Okay, and then we're over to see where the SPG goes. It goes here. Distance will be close, facing will be side, and his terrain will be hold down. So yeah, that is the way it goes. And I don't know if I spotted the Panzer IV or the Panther first, but the one you spot first, of course. So if I spotted the Panther first, the Panzer IV would have been but now we killed the Panzer IV. So let's say the first one we spotted was a Panzer IV. Sorry for the mistake, man. I'm getting too excited in these counterattack scenarios. But you know, again, it is Patton's best. We are gonna have some fog of war. It's only natural. Okay, things are getting a little bit out of hand here. We will attempt to spot first. We will attempt to spot the Panzer IV. 9, it is going to be hidden. We attempt to spot the SPG. Roll 5, it will be spotted, and it will also be identified, I think. Yes, with the modifiers it's going to be identified because it is at close range -2 and +1 for a small target, but it's still going to be enough to spot. So we're all on the appearance. 7, meaning it's going to be a Jagdpanzer 4. So we need to find one of those. There we go. And it's hold down, so I'm not going to shoot at it. I'd never shoot at a hold down target because it's a 50% risk to, you know, miss. It is just not worth it. Okay, so the question is then what we want to do. I want to close my commander's hatch, and I want to pivot my tank again, and I'll keep firing the different machine guns for advancing fire. We pivot the tank like so, and we put the advancing fire. The coaxial and bow MG has to go in front, of course, and submachine gun we put back here. And also we should have depleted the smoke, which I always forget, you know me. And yeah, we put that over here. Okay, so we go ahead and roll for the 2 30 cals. We always start with the bow MG. 38, 33. We need 1 to 30 to spend ammo. 98, 99, 100 to have a weapon malfunction. Okay, let's see what we want to do now. There's nothing we can do. Did we forget random event again? No, we didn't. We got enemy reinforcements. Okay, so for enemy reinforcement, let's start with the Jagdpanzer, the SPG. It rolls 51. 51 is going to be... Where is that? There we go. 51 going to be moved to the right. Okay, his new facing will be front. His new terrain will be moving in the open. And he's not spotted any longer. And then the Panzer 4 rolls 81, which will be fire at any tank. And of course that is fire if your tank instead if you are firing at it, but we're not firing at it. So it will fire at our friendlies. Panzer 4 has a 75L. 75L to kill at close range needs a 42 or lower. It rolls 38. That's very unfortunate. We lose a friendly tank. The Germans are avenging their fallen comrade. Okay, and then we have light weapons up here. Oh, 44 for light weapons will be moved back. No, it's not going to be moved back. It's going to be moved to the left. So it moves over here. New terrain, 6 + 2, that's 8. That is going to be a building. Just moving to a building. And then we have the light weapons. Down here, 66, that is going to be moved back. So I guess this is the one thing I don't like about counterattacks is all the constant moving, because it's time consuming. New terrain, 6, that's going to be a building. It's time consuming just doing this, you know. And then you have the second part I don't like is the very frequent enemy reinforcements. Let's see here. Yes, and then we have friendly action. To get light weapons here, we need a roll of 1 to 33. Nope, 94. 1 to 33. 14. So we get, that is the first kill. First kill from our friendlies today. I do not know what my friendlies are up to, but they're definitely not doing what they're supposed to do. Let me see here. I want to fall down back here. They're not doing what they're supposed to do, which is odd. We still get to roll for the Jagdpanzer and the Panzer IV. So the Panzer IV to take out, I need a roll of 1 to 33 minus 2, 1 to 31. I roll 35. To get the SPG, we need a roll of, it's a Jagdpanzer 4, 1 to 21. 40. Okay. Where were we? Then it's going to be random event. 29. 29 is going to be enemy artillery. Luckily, we closed our hatch. Roll to see how many friendlies die. 4. There is going to be 1 friendly infantry squad. That's not good. Then we roll on the collateral damage table. Roll 31. 1 to 50 is no effect. It's our turn again. The first thing we do now is deplete smoke. And we go ahead and attempt to spot the Jagdpanzer. Roll 2 is spotted. We attempt to spot the light weapons. It is hidden. And yeah, this one should be removed. We will pivot our tank to... let's see if there's any chance to kill, but I don't think there's any chance to kill either a Panzer IV or a Jagdpanzer at close range. To kill Panzer IV, it's gonna be front hit 72 hold. That is worth it, but he's hidden. To get the Jagdpanzer IV, ooh, it's a 3 or lower. So I'm definitely not gonna try to kill the Jagdpanzer IV. No way. No way, Jose. Also, he should not be moving any longer. And neither should he be, or he just moved there. Ah, spotted him now, right. I spotted him now. Okay. So there's not much to do. We can just, you know, turn around and face them. Perhaps we could pop some smoke. I think I'll do that. Okay, let's see here what we will do. The loader will fire the SMG, will open the hatch with the commander so that the gunner can throw smoke. He'll throw a smoke grenade. And let's see here. The loader closes his hatch, and instead he fires the mortar instead of firing the SMG. And the commander will fire his 50 cal. Okay, so whoop, we go ahead and pivot the tank, and we fire the 50 cal will be fired. Let's see here, 50 cal we fired in this area, and the bow MG will be fired into this area. Oh, there's too many markers. Let's see here. And we roll for the bow MG first. 81, no problem. The 50 cal. 30. So that's, we spend 1 box. We go from 5 50 cal boxes to only 4 now remaining. And let's see here. We have the mortar and the smoke grenade. So the mortar pops a smoke round in the hex in front of us, and the smoke grenade is popped into our hex. And that will spend 1 smoke grenades, we have 5 remaining, and 1 smoke bombs, we have 13 smoke bombs remaining. Okay, that is it. Then we go to see what the enemy does. We start with the light weapons. The light weapons roll 85. 85 is going to be fire at infantry. Light weapons to kill infantry long range 3 or lower. I roll 24. Jagdpanzer or Jagdpanther 1 is going to be do nothing. And then the Panzer IV 12, which will be move forward. So he goes ahead and moves into this zone. And his new facing will be the front. His new terrain will be moving in the open. And yeah, that's it. Friendly action to kill the light weapons. We need a 1 to 32. to kill the Panzer IV, we need a 1 to 30. Let's see here. 31. Yes, we do get the Panzer IV, but I was still hoping that I would get to kill it, to be honest. But I'm happy, you know, because my guys are not doing a super good job. And we need to get rid of these guys before we get more reinforcements. The Jagdpanzer IV, we need a roll of 1 to 21. Roll 7s, we actually get him. Are you serious? I never thought that would happen. We are gonna get for the Jagdpanzer, let's see here how much VP. Self-propelled gun, that's just 6 VP, that is lame. Moving markers, we put them over here. Whoops. There we go. And we have to roll. These counters are too small for my fingers. We only control one area, so things are not going really good. We go ahead and roll now 4. Let's see here. Random event. 81, I think that's reinforcements. No, it's enemy advance. So enemy advance would remove 1 US control marker from a battleboard sector adjacent to an enemy unit. So whoop, that's the last. That's the last of our. That's the last of our sectors. We have no sectors left. Completely surrounded. Okay, let's remove these. And deplete smoke. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and we close the commander's hatch. And the loader is going to... Oh, I've done a mistake. Actually, the commander cannot fire the 50 cal because this is one of those weird tanks. So only the loader, because we have a split loader hatch. So only the loader can fire the 50 cal. But I haven't killed anyone with the 50 cal. But yeah, that is only for tank, I think, 14 and 16. Very special rule. So yeah, that is going to be one of those fog of war that we were talking about. But yeah, that's why the commander token says C/L. You probably can't see it with my new shitty camera since I lost the other one or broke it. But yeah, of course you have to keep the hatch open, but now it's not going to be a commander action. The commander can still, though, fire the submachine gun, so, you know, it is still pretty good. We're going to go ahead and pivot our tank. The gunner will not throw smoke this time, but he will fire the coaxial as advancing fire. So we go ahead and pivot the tank. And let's see here. We will fire BOMG and coaxial into this area. And the 50 cal is going into this area. Okay, so we roll for the 50 cal for ammo. 97, whew, close. The 230 cals, the BOMG and the coaxial. Nothing happens, no ammo, no gun malfunction. And that should be the end of our turn. So we go ahead and check now for our light weapons. They roll 88. 88 is going to be at, let's see here, fire at infantry. They kill infantry on a roll of 3 or lower, and they roll 89. So then we have friendly action again, and to kill these guys, we need a roll of 1 to 29 now. Ugh. We roll 8, so we managed to kill these guys. Bloop. Or we, our friendlies, after a long time. And so we mark off VP and we roll for random event 56, which is going to be enemy reinforcements. Enemy reinforcements is going to be 57. That is gonna be a light weapons team. They will spawn in here at medium range, moving in the open. Okay, and then it is our turn again, and we go ahead and attempt to spot with the commander Roll a 6. The 6 will turn into 8. 5. Yes, it's spotted. We go ahead and pivot the tank. And we will fire the 50 cal. And we will fire the coaxial. And we will fire the bow MG. I think all of them have a chance to kill the target. Yeah. All guns except the bow MG. So okay, so we do the same orders again. We go ahead and pivot the tank. We fire bow MG first, and also these smokes are now depleted. We fire the bow MG as advancing fire into this area. And we roll for ammo, expander and such. 41, no problem. And then we fire the bow MG. To kill this guy at medium range, we need the AA 20 or lower. But then minus crew members rating, which is 9. So no, it's 5. It's Johnny P, the loader. So 25 or lower. But then we have minus 15 versus light weapons moving in the open. So 25 or lower turns into 40 or lower. Okay, so 40 or lower to kill the light weapons. And roll 7. Very nice, Johnny P. Johnny P gets the light weapons with the AA, with the 50 cal. So that is our now 37th DP. So maybe we can get that promotion after all. And we go ahead and remove these markers. So I roll now for the coaxial and roll 37, and we put that as advancing fire over here. Okay, and then we go ahead and roll for random event. And roll 1, which is going to be time passes. And that is the end of the first combat of the day. So you can understand why I keep calling for ammo. Because if you don't do that, it is going to be a very long day. Now I am unsure of if we actually call for... to see if we have a... have a new deployment. And it says here... Because you always start with being held down in a counterattack scenario, but after battle, what I can understand from the rules, it is you will always start hold down. Okay, so first of all, we have to roll for time already spent. So we roll a d10 and roll a 4, so that is going to be 2 plus 1 hour, so that's a total of 3 hours. So it's going to be like that. So that means we have still have 1 hour and 50 minutes left of this day. And we are going to roll for ammo. We will get ammo on a roll of 1 to 7 if I remember correctly. Yes, on a 1 to 7 we get ammo. And we get 6, so we do get ammo. So first of all, let's fill up our 1 hour here. And we will have full of everything. So I just do like that and it's boop, it's gone. And we go from 37 AP to 40 AP. And that's gonna be a 64, 71. Yes, so we're full, maxed out now on everything. And then we have 50 minutes. That is the last 50 minutes of the day. We roll to see if we have combat. We have combat on a roll of 5 to 10. And roll of 5, so that is combat. Then you would normally do it again. Also, before we start combat, let's see if rain stops or if it continues. Let's see here. Rain will stop on a roll of 1 to 5. And roll 10, so rain will continue. Okay, and then at 2 hours with rain you will have mud, but we already have mud. And also we should remove these. Okay, so let's activate our 3 enemy units. 45, which is going to be a tank. Let's see, there we have a tank. And 56, which is going to be light weapons. And 84, which is going to be more light weapons. Let's see where the tank spawns. He will spawn over here at, I think that is going to be medium range, and his facing will be front. And then we have the light, also his terrain is going to be hold down. And then we have the light weapons, which will go over here. Range is going to be close. Terrain is going to be moving in the open. Or actually, no, it's not going to be moving in the open, but rather in the open just. And then we have the other light weapons who will also go, and I will go here. Range will be close, and terrain 4+2. That is going to be a building. Let's see. Yes, sir. So then we have to roll to see if there's an ambush. 1 to 8, we have an ambush. Roll a 3, so we do have an ambush. I am going to start by spotting the tiger with my commander. Roll a 7. 7, let's see. We forgot to do this whole thing, but you know, of course we have reloaded our ready rack, and as always, you know, we keep all the hatches open, especially during a counterattack. And I'm just gonna reset these markers here. I put the 50 cal for such a long time with the commander that I want to do it again, but now we have to remember it's a loader who fires the 50 cal in this tank. Okay, so we attempt to spot the tiger, and I already rolled right. I rolled a 2, so let's just say, I mean, with the modifiers, I would have had a -1 because it's a large target, -1 it's a target at medium range, so yeah, I would have spotted him even with a 7. I think I rolled a 7. And he will be a 9, that is another Panzer 5. That's the only tanks I get. Where are my, I mean, I would like to see a tiger. And if I don't get a tiger, I want a Panzer 4, something I can easily kill. Okay, so we will spot the light weapons, they are hidden. We will attempt to spot the other light weapons, and they are also hidden. Okay. Our tactic today will be to hide out in the tank. There's nothing we can shoot on, so why should we stay above and risk our life? Maybe, let's see here, what are the chances of getting shot at by those light weapons? Yeah, not super high. Maybe I want to just keep the loader's hatch open so he can fire the 50 cal. Also, we need to mark these 2 free areas as use control as we have a new battle. Like so. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna pivot our tank and fire the 50 cal as advancing fire, and fire the bow MG, and okay, we fire the bow MG and the coaxial. And again, we can fire the bow MG now since we are pivoting and getting rid of the hold down position. And I don't know, maybe is that stupid, because if I roll 50, I think maybe that is stupid too. I'm not gonna do that. So I'll not fire the bow MG. I will simply, and with the gunner instead of firing the coaxial, I will simply rotate the turret. So that's what we do. We stay hold down, rotate the turret facing the Panther. We don't want a side hit on the turret, because that is, as you know if you have watched these videos, that could be extremely devastating. we take our advance marker for the 50 cal, put it over here to the left, and we roll for ammo. 84, no gun malfunction, no ammo spent. And yes, then is the turn of my friendlies. We roll for the light weapons, 1 to 36 to kill. Nope. Other light weapons. Nope. The Panzer, we need 1 to 26 to kill, 1 to 29. 31, man. Random events table, 94, that is going to be flanking fire. Awesome. To kill these light weapons now, we need a roll of 1 to 49. Yes. Light weapons are killed. Let's see here. Light weapons, another kill. And then we have one more light weapons here to kill them, 1 to 49. Yes, 19, so they are also whacked. So finally my friendlies are waking up. Maybe I am, you know, influencing them by my heroic actions. And then finally the Panther, the big bad Panther, 1 to 39 now. Come on. I'm gonna re-roll that. 45, so that's unfortunately not a kill. Okay, and then it's our turn again, because that was our ambush. That was our ambush turn. So I am not going to do anything against that, because, you know, I cannot kill him simply. So I'll fire the bow MG with the gunner and the 50 cal with the loaders. We roll for the 50 cal, nothing, and then for the coaxial, nothing. And we put the coaxial advanced fire here. And we roll for friendly action again to kill the Panther, 1 to 29. Come on, 77. And then, oh no, we have to do the enemy action before we do the friendly fire. Enemy action for the Panther. And roll 88. 88 for the Panther is going to be tank. Fire at any tank. So at medium range with a 75 LL, he needs 56 or lower to kill. And he rolls 54. So that is our second killed tank. And yeah, we can't forget those modifiers, but it would not have mattered. Fog of war, fog of war. And then, you know, we did the friendly action already. And then we roll for random events. And we roll 98. That is another flanking fire. Okay, so we have some modifiers now. 1 to 20 originally to kill this guy. There's so many modifiers in this game. 1 to 20. -3 for each use controlled sectors. That's 1 to 29. -10 because we have flanking fire. That's 1 to 39. But then we have +2 versus vehicle targets for each friendly tank lost. We have 2 friendly tanks lost. 1 to 39 turns into 1 to 45. 1 to 45 to kill him. Roll 65. That is very unfortunate. And I will do the same actions as I did before. 50 cal, 30 cal, spend 1 30 cal box. And then we roll for the Panther. Panther rolls 94. That is going to be fire at any tank. And he needs a 56 or lower. Rolls 79, he misses. I need 1 to, see here, 1 to 29 -4, 1 to 25 to take him out. Roll 68. Random event. Flanking fire, can you believe it? So 1 to 29, 1 to 29, 1 to 39, 1 to 35 to take him out. 53. And then it's my turn again. We roll for the 50 cal. We roll for the 30 cal. And then that is the Panther again. And that is going to be fire at any tank. He kills the tank on a roll of 56 or lower. Man, he's just racking up kills. There is some Panzer Ace. Panzer Ace. Okay, friendly action again. We have lost 3 tanks now, so to kill him, 1 to 29 turns into 1 to 22, I believe. Yeah, 1 to 22 to take him out. Roll 20. We get the Panther. Auf Wiedersehen. We mark off VP here for the Panther. That is 9 VP for our team. We have to roll on enemy action, random events table 11. That is going to be friendly artillery, but you know, there's nothing to kill. So that is the end of the day. Awesome. Okay, we survived. That was a tough battle, but that was also the last battle of Bastogne. That was the last day of defense for Bastogne Corridor, the 2nd of January 1945. We are now entering refit. We will see if we can upgrade to an EC8 with the HVSS suspension, and then we get to roll for crew. We already have gyro stabilizers trained, and then we have Noville, Bercy, and defensive positions for such a long time. So there are a bunch of counterattacks remaining, but you know, this is with medium resistance. So then we're just gonna have light. And another cool thing I noted here, actually, I was just sitting here, you know, admiring the combat calendar, how long we have been fighting, and we have actually done something good. We have fought our last hard battles, because the last battles on the calendar with heavy resistance is here, Battle of Binding, and that's where we also got wounded, all of us. Battle of Binding, you have heavy resistance, and after that you have only medium and light resistance. And now it is mainly light resistance, but the last medium resistance will be here at Boardgame on the 15th of March, and after that we have only light resistance. Of course, the heavier, you know, the most dangerous it will be. Advances, I think, will always be the best. You have not so much enemies, and battles, I think, is the most dangerous ones. I always get Panzerfaust in battles, and we have only 5 possible days of battles left. Geislingen, Sinsbelt, Ritzdorf, Bitburg, Matzen und Fleichen. So I think really, again, I'm dreaming of these games at night. I can't let it go. But I am hoping, really hoping that I can survive this whole campaign. But we'll see. You know, I'm getting brave now with my 76L firing at all those tanks. Okay, so we need to evaluate our mission. VP is gonna be 1 for us for killing light weapons, and 5 for our friendlies. So that's a total of 4 for our friendlies. 6 VP for friendlies knocking out self-propelled gun. 7 for us for knocking out the Panzer IV. 9 for friendly forces for knocking out the Panther. But then we lose 15 for losing 3 friendly tanks, and we lose 3 for losing 1 friendly squadron. So that's a total of -18. The 5 VP here, because we have a counterattack scenario which do multipliers, the knocked out German units. So this turns into 10, 12, 14, 18. So our total VP for today is going to be 18, 30, 40, 54. 54 minus 18. That is going to be, let's see here, 50 minus 14, 40, 36. 36 VP, that is not too good. Our tank got then 14 plus 2. That is going to be 16. Friendly forces got 8 plus 12. That is 20. 20 plus 18, 38. And of course 0 from territory, but it could have been minus, you know, if the enemy manages to make a retreat. Okay, we still have the fun stuff to do, which is roll for crew advancements. Our commander, Sergeant D. Niemi, has max, but our gunner, Corporal T. Brayton, can still get a max if he rolls a 10 or higher. 10 or higher. I mean, only a 10. There's no higher than 10. Our loader, he rolls 7, so no, unfortunately not. Our loader, Private Johnny P, with a 5 in rating. Please, Johnny, we need a 6 or higher. We get a 5. Our driver, Private Nico, needs a 9 or higher. He rolls a 5. Our assistant driver, Private Preemie Jack, needs an 8 or higher. And he gets a 10. I am happy because we have at least one with a crew advancement, rating advancement. But Johnny P, man, you gotta get your stuff together. You have a 5 in rating. You haven't increased. You didn't increase the last time either. And the loader is very essential. I mean, now that he's firing a 50 cal, and you know, every time we fire the main gun, we remove his rating from, you know, getting a hit or getting rate of fire. So it is very vital. Guys, thank you so much for joining me for Patton's Best episode 32. There will be an episode 33 as we have survived. So stick to the channel and I will see you for the next episode in January 1945. And we will most likely have probably another counterattack. There are 2 advances here with 2 or lower it will happen. So most likely we will go to these long defensive positions. And, you know, we'll see how many days we can skip. Probably not too many because I'm not very lucky when I'm rolling on the combat calendar. Again, guys, thank you for watching. See you next time.